Hi friends, welcome to Swati Surbhi Astro. Hope you all are doing well nowadays. Friends, today I am going to be talking about Rahu's transit in the sign of Pisces. Now there are two dates for this transit, the true date and the mean date. The mean Rahu has transited in the sign of Pisces on 30th October 2023 itself. However, true Rahu will transit in the sign of Pisces from 29 November 2023 onwards. Now, if you ask me, then I feel that the greater impact of this transit can be felt from 29 November 2023 onwards on everyone's lives. So first we need to understand what is the difference between the true nodes and the mean nodes. Now, mean nodes are always calculated by taking moon's motion into account. So moon's rate of motion is taken into account while calculating the mean nodes. The mean nodes are always in a retrograde motion, whereas the true nodes do turn direct also for a few days in a month. That is why I always consider the true nodes while calculating or while judging the impact of Rahu Ketu on the lives of the people. Now, what is Rahu? Rahu is the shadow planet in Vedic astrology, which represents materialism. It shows our desires, our cravings. It represents electronic items. It shows magic. It shows illusion. It shows fear, obsession, and it also shows dissatisfaction to some extent. So, Rahu is the planet which has lordship over the three nakshatras of Adra, Swati, and Shatabhisha in Vedic astrology. Rahu generally amplifies the significations of the house it sits in. Rahu also imparts us a kind of attachment towards the relations or towards the things represented by the house wherever it sits in our birth chart. Now, what is the sign Pisces? Pisces is the last of the 12 zodiac signs. Pisces shows our deep thoughts. It shows our hidden talents or creativity. It shows our philosophical ideas. It shows our philosophy in life to some extent. It shows our psychological sensitivity to some extent. It shows our imagination. It also shows our sleep. It also shows our dreams, the kind of dreams we get when we sleep. So, Pisces is a watery sign. It is an emotional sign. So, it also shows our emotions, our innate emotions, the emotions about which we might not be aware about for a very long period of time. Those kind of emotions are also shown by the sign Pisces. Now, what kind of results is this transit going to bring? So first, I'm going to discuss about the general impact of this transit. And then I would be talking about the specific impact for each of the 12 ascendants of this transit of Rahu in the sign of Pisces. So let us discuss ahead. Now, let me talk about the general impact of Rahu's transit in the sign of Pisces. Now, whenever Rahu transits in the sign of Pisces, then in this duration of 18 months, we all can become driven to shape our imagination and our thinking to ultimately achieve the goal of happiness in our lives. We all can delve deeper into our inner thoughts and emotions to find out what makes us happy or what makes us feel motivated in our lives. So this inner goal of happiness, this can become our priority now. For these 18 months, we all can prioritize our happiness a lot. We all can prioritize our pleasure a lot. Many of us can make our passion into our profession. Many of us can even do something for our own happiness, whether it is bringing someone new into our life or whether it is cutting away from someone whom we already knew about, whether it is moving away from a toxic relationship. We all can take such steps, because we all can prioritize our happiness in this period of 18 months. So this is a general impact which can be felt by nearly each and every one of us of Rahu's transit in the sign of Pisces. Now let me talk about the impact which can be felt by all the 12 ascendants of this transit of Rahu in the sign of Pisces. Now for the Aries Ascendant people, Rahu would be moving into your 12th house by virtue of this transit. So first, I would be talking about the positives of this transit. So Rahu's transit in the sign of Pisces can make you more ambitious. This is a good transit for you if you are planning to go abroad, especially for higher education related purposes. This is also a good transit for you to become spiritually elevated or spiritually advanced in your life. You can become more spiritually inclined. You can also become more innovative in your approach. You can plan to create something of your own. You can plan to invent something of your own during the duration of this transit. However, on the negative side of it, there can be some disturbances in your sleep. You may get bad dreams while sleeping. Your expenditure could remain on the higher side. These expenses could either be on your own hospitalization, or they could be on the hospitalization of your family members. Also, this is not a good time for you if you are planning any kind of risky investments for your future, because chances of losses can be high if you are planning to do so during the duration of these 18 months especially. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to wash your feet before sleeping. To wash your feet before sleeping to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy at home and let me know how well it worked for you. Now, for the Taurus Ascendant people, Rahu would be moving into the 11th house of your main birth chart by virtue of this transit. So, there can be gains from multiple sources in your life now. Yes, a long-awaited wish of yours can also get fulfilled in this period. There can be manifestation of your aims and ambitions in this period. All your aims and ambitions can be achieved with relative ease in this period. Your relationship with your friends and elder siblings will be very good in this duration. Also, their guidance can help you climb the ladder of success in your life. Also, their guidance can enable you to take the correct decisions in this time frame. This is a very good period for you to see or to witness an expansion in your network circle. New and useful people would be making their way into your life. So overall, this is a very good transit for you. However, on the negative side of it, there can be some hindrances in your job, or you may feel that you are stuck or underutilized in your job. You may feel like changing your career path altogether in your life during the duration of this transit. You may feel like taking huge risks when it comes to achieving your goals and desires. And this can even turn you to the wrong path in your life. Hence, you are astrologically advised against it. You should act with a lot of wisdom and with a lot of patience in this period, because this is high time that you do so. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to try to follow the advice of your well-wishers while making any crucial decision of your life during the duration of this transit, to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy and let me know how well it worked for you. Now, for the Gemini Ascendants, Rahu would be moving into the 10th house of your birth chart by virtue of this transit. So Rahu's position in the 10th house is a very good position actually. This shows that you can change your job in this duration. Yes, you can find a good job opportunity. You could get a good job offer. You can climb the ladder of success in your career in this period. You may get promoted in your job. There can be an increment in your salary. You can witness a growth in your income. You can become much more workaholic in this period, and your work will be your center of attention in this period. So you may, become so much workaholic that you may start working on and on and on, or you may keep on working for more than 12 hours also in a day without getting tired. So this kind of impact Rahu can bring in the 10th house. But on the negative side of it, you can neglect your family at the cost of your work, and this can be a cause of distress for your family members. This can create a discord-like situation in your family. The environment at your home can be disturbed due to this. There can be ego clashes between you and your superiors at your place of work. Because Rahu in the 10th house says that I want to follow my own style of working. I have my own approach of doing the things. I know what is best for me, what is right for me, what is wrong for me. And so you can have that kind of approach. You can have that kind of thinking. And adopting that style of thinking can give you adverse results at your place of work. Because this can be, this can annoy the people who are working with you, who are working along with you. So teamwork can get disrupted during this period. So a simple remedy for you would be to keep a balance between your personal and your professional commitments to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Cancer Ascendant, Rahu would be moving into the 9th house of your main birth chart by virtue of this transit. So it is a mixed transit for you. On the good side, there can be many long distance journeys undertaken by you in this duration. You may be inclined to expand your knowledge in this period. You may be all of a sudden you can have the urge to study about the religious discourses in this period. You can become more spiritual, you can become more religious, you can become more ethical in this period. You can become more truthful in this duration. Your long distance journeys can prove fruitful for you. Even your luck can remain in your favor during this time period. However, on the adverse side of it, you can have arguments with your father, or your relationship with him might suffer in this duration. Also, there can be some arguments with your gurus or with your teachers in this period. There can be short distance journeys, some unpleasant short distance journeys can be undertaken by you in this duration, which might turn you which might make you more lazy or more lethargic in your life. So you can feel very lazy, very lethargic and bereft of energy and vigor too at times while this transit is going on or while this transit is in operation. So a simple remedy for you would be to try to remain enthusiastic and very much passionate about what you do. In spite of not getting good results initially, you should always keep telling yourself that you need to work harder on your goals and that you need to keep moving forward, no matter how much the time is testing for you. So this is a simple remedy which you can do to make this transit a better one for yourself. Now for the Leo Ascendants, Rahu would be moving into the 8th house of your main birth chart by virtue of this transit. So on the good side of it, you are likely to gain from your in-laws. This is a good period for you if you are planning to study any kind of or if you are planning to do any kind of research work. If you are a research scholar, then you are likely to do really well in your domain. Also, you may all of a sudden get interested in subjects related to mysticism or in subjects related to occult sciences or even those related to astrology or spirituality can make you driven towards them. So this is a period which can see you becoming more concerned about the way the things are functioning in your day-to-day life. You can try to question everything around you. You can have a feeling of self-doubt within you. Like whatever you are doing is right or wrong. That feeling of self-doubt can hamper your day-to-day thinking also. Your thinking patterns can be surrounded by some confusion or some illusion during the duration of this transit. On the negative side of it, there can be discord with your in-laws. There can be discord with the members of your immediate family as well. Or you may feel a sense of detachment or a sense of separation from the members of your immediate family during the duration of this transit. Also, there can be sudden losses in your important works. Your relationship can be hampered with others also due to your speech, because your speech can also become harsh and rude with the other people during the duration of this transit. So a simple remedy for you would be to try to remain very much positive and very much optimistic throughout the duration of this transit to make this transit a better one for yourself. You have to forcibly stay positive during the duration of this transit. So do try this remedy and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Virgo Ascendants, Rahu would be moving into your 7th house by virtue of this transit. So you may become too much focused on your life partner in this duration. If you're already married, then you can become, too much focused on your life partner, just too much focused on him or her. But if you are not married, then this is a good time period for you to get married, because you may get the desired proposals all of a sudden in your life. And you may, start thinking of getting married in this duration. Also, if you're already involved in some business or in some partnership related work, then your relationship with your business partner can improve considerably throughout the duration of this transit. There can be gains from foreign lands or from some foreign connection of yours during the duration of this transit. So these were some of the positives of this transit. However, on the negative side of it, because of becoming too much focused on your life partner, you can become overcritical of your life partner. And this can create a rift between you and your spouse. Or there can be regular disturbances in your married life due to your overcritical nature or due to your over analytical nature. You may neglect your own physical health and your own well-being because of this. Your physical health can even decline in this duration. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to avoid drinking milk at night. If you do so, then you can make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Libra Ascendant, Rahu would be moving into the 6th house of your birth chart by virtue of this transit. So obviously this is a good transit for you. There could be gains from multiple sources in this period. You could emerge victorious over all your enemies in this period. This period could throw the spotlight at you. You could achieve good name, fame and reputation in the society in this period. Yes, you could even become workaholic in this duration. You could be very much focused in your job. You could do very well in your career. Your superiors could even admire you. Your juniors could look up to you as an inspiration in their lives. So this is a wonderful period for you as far as your career, as far as your job, as far as your respect in the society is concerned. However, on the negative side of it, your physical health can be an issue for you during the duration of this transit. There can be some chronic ailments experienced by you. You may have some kind of diseases in your body which can remain undiagnosed. There may be a prolonged surgery which might happen in this period. There can be an increment in the number of your hidden enemies in this duration. Also, your enemies can leave no stone unturned to harm you in this period, but they won't be able to do so because Rahu, you know what it does? It amplifies. Yes, it does. It does amplify the significations of the house it sits in. So it is sitting in your 6th house right now. It is going to amplify the number of your hidden enemies. The number of people who are jealous of you are going to increase. But they're also going to get diluted on their own. Because that is the effect of Rahu. Because Rahu in the 6th house gives you victory over all your enemies. Now, a simple remedy for you to make this transit even a more beautiful one for yourself would be that you should try not to overwork yourself too much. Do take rest in between. Taking proper rest is very much essential for you throughout the duration of this transit to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Scorpio Ascendant. Rahu would be moving into your 5th house by virtue of this transit. You can become more creative. You can become more romantic in this period. There can be a new love relationship which can make its way into your life during the duration of this transit. You can try your luck in speculative activities too, and you can even taste ample amount of success in these activities. You can try your luck in lottery, you can try your luck in share market activities, related activities. You can be making good use of your intelligence in this duration. And your intelligence can help you attract a lot of gains into your life in this duration. So overall, it is not a very bad transit for you. It is a mixed kind of transit for you. On the negative side of it, you can see that there can be some problems with your children in this period. Your children can all of a sudden become very much demanding. They can become stubborn too in their attitude. And it will be difficult for you to fulfill all of their demands in this period. Also, you may see that there can be a confusion in your mind with regard to your own education in this period. If you're a student, then you may even undergo a break in your education in this period. Also, there can be a break in your career too in this duration. Especially, this is more true if you are a student. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to choose the people wisely in this period. Choose who all are your well-wishers. You should be able to judge properly. Don't let Rahu create clouds of confusion in your mind and don't let it cloud your judgment. So you have to make your judgment crystal clear in this duration. You have to bring clarity in your mind in this duration to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy. Try to work upon it. Try to work upon your thinking pattern, and you will see good changes. You will see this transit becoming a better one for yourself if you do so. Now for the Sagittarius Ascendant, Rahu would be moving into the 4th house of your main birth chart. Now this shows that you would be too much focused on your home environment during the duration of this transit. There can be a home renovation or a home decoration undertaken by you during this period. You can become inclined towards careers like interior decoration, or you can become more creative with regard to your house in general in this period. You can become a person who likes to take responsibility for even the small works of your house during the duration of this transit. You will say like, I want to do this thing on my own for my house. And you will be very much family-centered person in this period. You can become a very much family-oriented person during the duration of this transit. However, on the negative side of it, there can be a lack of mental peace and inner happiness experienced by you during the duration of this transit. There can be problems at your place of work. You can be dissatisfied with your career. You can be, giving all your attention at home and neglecting your job or your career because you are dissatisfied with the way the things are operating at your office or with the way the things are moving on in your career. So this is a mixed kind of transit for you. Overall, I would say that there are some positives, but there are some negatives too of this transit for you. Now, a simple remedy for you would be to stop running after perfection during the duration of this transit. Try to do your work on time. Don't run too much after perfection. Try to do your things on time and try to do your things in a set pattern, in a routine way. So when you do so, you can make this transit a better one for yourself, because then all your work will tend to get completed and you will feel a sense of satisfaction within yourself. So do try this remedy and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Capricorn Ascendant people, Rahu would be moving into your 3rd house by virtue of this transit. Now this is a very good transit for you. This is a very lucky transit for you, as you are likely to taste success in all your comings and goings. During the duration of this transit, you are likely to feel very happy from within. There can be an increment in your efforts, in your courage, in your valor. You are likely to emerge victorious in competitions. You are likely to taste success in competitive examinations during this period. You are also likely to emerge victorious over all your enemies, over all your opponents. Your opponents can even be scared of you during the duration of this transit. However, on the negative side of it, you may be too much focused on working hard that you may forget the importance of smart work in the midst of all this. Your relationship with your father can turn a little adverse or can turn a little bitter during the duration of this transit. Or there can be a decline in his health too during the duration of this transit. Also, you may experience a lot of workplace politics in your job now. You may feel that there is a decline in your luck, or somehow you are required to work harder than normal to achieve your goals. So you can have that kind of thoughts running in your mind at times too during the duration of this transit. Now, a simple remedy for you would be that along with hard work, you should also take smart work along. You should keep doing hard work, and also you should combine it with smart work to see the best results of this transit and to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy during the duration of this transit and let me know how well it worked for you. Now for the Aquarius Ascendant, Rahu would be moving into the 2nd house of your main birth chart by virtue of this transit. So there could be a lot of financial gains in your life during this period. You could gain ancestral wealth and property. You could be too much focused on your immediate family members during the duration of this transit. You can even find ways to make the members of your family happy. You can find ways to improve their lives. You can do your bit in whichever way possible to make those around you lead a more comfortable life. So in a way, this is a mixed transit for you, because on the negative side of it, you can become accident prone in this duration. There can be a decline in your physical health in this duration. Also, especially if you're running through Rahu's dasha, then you can be prone to losing your luggage while traveling too. So you need to be very careful while traveling throughout the duration of this transit. There are chances of you catching some seasonal ailments or some seasonal illnesses during the duration of this transit. So you need to be careful on that front as well. Also, the relationship that you share with your in-laws may get hampered during the duration of this transit. So you need to keep a check on that as well. Even your tone or way of talking to others can turn harsh, and you may hurt the sentiments of those who are near to you. You can become very straightforward, you can become very frank in this transit duration, and this can be much to the dislike of others, because others may not expect you to become so much straightforward all of a sudden, and this can happen due to the effect of this transit. Now, a simple remedy for you would be that you should try to be as much polite as possible while you interact with others or while you communicate with others. You should keep your communication under check throughout the duration of this transit to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy and let me know how well it worked for you. Now, for the Pisces Ascendant, Rahu would be moving into the first house of your main birth chart. So you can become very much socially active in this duration. You can become very popular in this duration. You can get good name, fame, and earn a good reputation in the society by virtue of this transit of Rahu in the first house of your main birth chart. You are likely to become more attractive to others. You are likely to become you're likely to have a pleasing personality throughout the duration of this transit. You can exhibit a lot of confidence, you can exhibit a lot of positivity, you can exhibit a lot of optimism in the way you speak, in the way you talk to others. Others can look up to you for advice. Others can look up to you as an inspiration in their lives throughout the duration of this transit. If you're associated with the field of counseling or with the field of teaching or with the field of motivating or guiding others or helping others in any sort of manner, then this is a really beautiful transit for you. However, on the negative side of it, you can become overcritical of the mistakes done by you in your past. And this can be, quite mentally distressing for you, because you can regret your past decisions a lot throughout the duration of this transit. Also, you can harbor certain kinds of addictions during the duration of this transit. So you are advised not to do anything in excess. Now, a simple remedy for you would be that you should do the things in limit and you should avoid doing anything in excess to make this transit a better one for yourself. So do try this remedy during the duration of this transit and let me know how well it worked for you. So friends, that is all in this video. I hope you all liked this video, and even if you gained some little knowledge through this video, then please do share it with your friends and with your other family members. And please do subscribe my channel. The name of my channel is Swati Surbhi Astro. I would keep coming up with more such interesting videos in the future too. Stay blessed and stay happy. Thank you.